This is crazy. The sun's about to set and it's casting this really weird shadow right on the Statue of Liberty and Sam's big boat. What's up guys, Caleb here, and I want to start off by saying sorry haven't uploaded in 5 days. It's just not like me. I've been busy. No, I am not dead. I've just been busy. But for the past pretty much month, I've been wanting to make a Lego fidget cube just because I'm always wanting to fidget around with something. And I remember in 2016, 2017 when like fidget spinners and fidget cubes were all the rage, everybody had one, and I thought it was a pretty cool phase that the world went through where everybody was fidgeting with something. But I still like to fidget with things, all the time when I'm just sitting around. So I decided it'd be simple enough if I just, made a quick Lego fidget cube that had a few things I could fidget around with my hand, just, keep myself occupied, though I'm not fidgeting with other things. And so I decided to build a Lego fidget cube, and here's the finished model. And I'm actually pretty happy how it turned out. It's actually pretty small. It's only about 5 studs high, but it's 5 studs along each side, so you can go on each side of it and make sure it's 5 studs long on each side. There's a 5 stud high block, and so it is 5 studs high on each side. It would be a little bit big to fit in your pocket, but I do think it turned out really cool, and let's dive into what exactly you can fidget with this fidget cube. Starting off at the front of the cube, I just kind of added a little thing that you can kind of spin, because of course you need, a little spinner. When you're doing it, you just kind of want to spin something. And so this is literally something that actually spins pretty freely, and you can just kind of spin it around and fidget with that. The next part of it's really cool, so I add this little brown axle that's always sticking out on this side, and if you want to press it, you can just press it in, and there you go, it's fixed. And then you can kind of turn it around, and then it's open on this side, and you can press it, and it's out on this side. And you can literally just kind of press it back and forth, and just kind of fiddle around with that, so it kind of just goes back and forth with the wind if you want to. And you literally just push it from one end, and it pops out the other end, which I do think is kind of fun. It's a little bit difficult that there's always an end sticking out. It kind of, it can annoy somebody if there's just an end sticking out and they push it back in and it pops back out. But personally, I kind of like it, and I can totally see fidgeting with this. And I do think it's worth mentioning that there is nothing on the bottom. On the back, I used 16 1x1 black cheese slopes to make this really cool, almost like hill design that you can just kind of rub your finger along, and it actually ends up feeling really cool on your skin. I always like in fidget cubes just the things that feel good rubbing against on your skin, and so this is just one of those things that just kind of feels good and actually looks pretty cool in this design, but it mostly just feels, really cool when you're rubbing up against it. And then I had a bit of area on the top, and I knew I wanted to do something with this, so I just made a little switch, and you can literally just switch that back and forth, and that might just be the most satisfying thing. I don't know why, but it's just oddly satisfying to, just kind of fidget with it back and forth, and just, switch a switch for a little bit. I think it's probably the most satisfying thing that I built on the fidget cube. It's just kind of fun to, fidget around with. I don't know. I like to just press this back and forth. It's kind of time consuming, and I don't know, it's just relaxing, and I do like this little switch, just to switch back and forth. But the entire thing literally only took me about half an hour to make. Like, it was pretty simple, mostly just, walls around the outside. Needed to add some holes for where the wheel and this was going to go, and then I needed to make a tiny 2 stud long hole where the top of this switch was going to be. But it was a fairly simple build, and yeah, not complicated at all. But this is Seabreak Productions sign off for now. As always, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.